We've covered quite a lot of ground in this video series. So let's just recap what we've covered so that we can put everything into perspective. First of all, stress is a reaction to the fight or flight mechanism that's hardwired into our psyche. And it harks back to your inner caveman or inner cavewoman. And in modern life, we try to suppress this, and it leads to a permanently raised state of alertness, which is better defined as stress. Now, stress can be good or bad. Good stress can be exciting, invigorating, helps you to fulfill your potential, and it can be a learning experience. On the other hand, bad stress can be debilitating, soul-destroying. It can ruin your life, and it's probably the most common form of stress. And bad stress can lead to severe and long-lasting health problems, things like heart attacks, strokes, ulcers, skin conditions, and a lot more. Stress affects many different parts of the body, and it can be harmful to your kids too. Workplace stress might be intrinsic to the job. It could be down to your role in the organization. It can be caused by a lack of career development, and it may be symptomatic of your working environment. Now, this could be your physical environment if you work somewhere very stressful. If you work in a bad neighborhood and you have to walk down a dark alley at night time to get to your place of work, then that can be very stressful. It could be down to the psychological environment. If there's lots of office politics and backbiting going on, then you might find it's very stressful to work where you work. Or it could be down to the organizational structure that simply lends itself to being very stressful because it's very poorly organized. If you're an entrepreneur, you might get very stressed over the unpredictability and risk of your lifestyle. There may be problems with finances, especially cash flow. You might find dealing with clients stressful. And likewise, you might find dealing with subcontractors to be stressful as well. You might be suffering from information overload and not know exactly what to do because you have all sorts of different things that you're being bombarded with. Or you might be launching a new product or a new project, and that brings with it lots of different stressful situations. Likewise, difficulty maintaining an adequate work-life balance can be very stressful as well. Setting boundaries can reduce stress. When you learn to say no without feeling guilty, then you reduce your stress burden considerably. And you should give yourself the same priority as you would give to others. You want to make sure that you have some me time in your life so that you're not completely at other people's behest, so that you can be in control of your own destiny, and that reduces stress considerably. And you want to look at what's causing your stress and see if it can be managed or eliminated. As I've said in earlier videos, once you've identified the problem, you're halfway to finding the solution. And you want to stay healthy so that your body can deal with stress adequately. And that means taking proper exercise. That means eating properly. That means avoiding alcohol, tobacco, and drugs. And finally, when all else fails, if you find that you're still having trouble with stress, then you need to seek professional help. Now, this can be making an appointment to see a doctor. It could mean seeing a therapist or a hypnotherapist or someone who can help you deal with the stressful situation that you're under. Remember, Your health is very important, so you don't want to sacrifice it because of the stressful situation that you happen to be under. I hope you found this video series useful, and I hope it points you in the right direction to get away from stress. And I wish you every success.